Hello children, very good morning. I hope you all are fine. Today let us learn about 6th chapter of your syllabus, that is matter and its types. So first let us take some examples and understand what is matter. Okay, so here is a notebook. I'll keep this notebook on the table. You can see this notebook has taken some space on the table, isn't it? This much of space is occupied by the notebook, isn't it? It has taken some space on the table. In the same way, I'll keep a bottle here. You can see this much of space is occupied by the bottle. Means some space it has taken on the table. I'll keep this chalk box. Even it has taken some space on the table. It means this much of space is taken by the box. Means it has occupied some space on the table. In the same way, here in this bottle you can see water is present, isn't it? That is water. And this water has occupied some space inside the bottle. Means this much of space is occupied by the water inside the bottle. So here water has occupied some space inside the bottle. Next, you can see that this room is empty. But is it really empty? No. We are inhaling air, isn't it? How do we inhale it? Where do we get it? We get it from the atmosphere. Means this area. Means it is filled by air, isn't it? This area is filled by air. Means here air has occupied this room or this space. So here it is occupied by air. Means air has occupied some space in this room. So these are all the objects they have occupied. They occupy some space. Next, so you can hold this. When you hold this notebook in your hand, you can see that it has some weight. If you are having a textbook or a notebook, hold it in your hand and see. You can feel the presence of book or a notebook or whatever it is. Means it has some weight. You can feel the weight of this object. Okay, weight is called as mass. Okay, we say it mass. So mass is nothing but weight of an object. So this book has mass, means weight. In the same way, if you hold this another box, I'll hold this box. I can feel the presence of this box and it weighs. It has weight. I can feel the weight of this box. It has some weight. In the same way, here in this bottle, it is filled by water. Here I have another bottle. It is empty. Even it has weight. But it is this bottle which is filled with water is weighing more. Why? Because here water has weight. Okay. Why it weighs more? Because this water has weight. So even here water is having weight or mass. Next, when you fill air into the balloon and weigh it, it has weight. You can feel that it is weighing. It weighs more than the empty balloon because air has weight. So all these objects, so the things, whatever you see around you, all the objects, they occupy some space and all those objects have their own weight or mass. So such substances are called as matter. Okay, such substances are called as matter. So the things that you see around you all are matter. All the things are made up of matter. Even we are made up of matter. Okay, we occupy space. We have our own weight, isn't it? So all the objects that you see around you are made up of matter. So what is matter? Matter is nothing but any substance. Okay, any substance that occupies space and So, any substance that occupies space and has mass means weight are called matter. So, any substance that you see around you, all are made up of matter. They occupy space and they have their own mass or weight. Such objects are called matter. So, example, table. It occupies space. It has its own weight. Oil. It has weight. It occupies space in the bottle or the container. Like that. All the objects that you see around you are made up of matter. So what is matter? Any substance that occupies space and has mass are called matter. So that is called as matter. So example, this bottle, your textbook, your notebook, chalk paste, board, TV, refrigerator, table, fan, whatever it is, all these objects are matter. They are all made up of matter. So, these matter, see, all the objects are made up of very small particles called as atoms. Okay, very small particles called as atoms. They are the finer particles, very small particles, minute particles that you cannot see through your eyes. You cannot see through your naked eyes. Means they are called as atoms. So all the objects are made up of atoms. These are the smallest particle of the matter. Very small or fine particle of the matter. So the atoms of different substances are different. Means atoms of the notebook are different from the atoms of the water. Atoms of the water are different from the atoms of the air. Means they are differently arranged in different substances. See, arrangement of atom is different in water, it is different in notebook, it is different in chair, it is different in air. Like that. All the objects are made up of matter, but the particles are arranged in differently, in different substances. And also they are having different shape and size. Okay. So, all the matter are made up of very fine particles called as atoms. So, for example, if you take this powder salt, table salt or powder salt. So, it is, you can see that it is made up of fine particles. You can see that it is powder, isn't it? Even this powder is made up of very finer particles. Okay. In this fine powder, if you take a small compound from it, even that is made up of thousands of atoms. Okay. Means they are not visible. Those atoms are not visible. So, all the objects or all the substances are made up of very fine particles called as atoms. So, these atoms are arranged differently in different objects. Like arrangement of atom is different in table, it is different in water, it is different in air. So, on the basis of their arrangement, we have three kinds of matter, or matter exists in three states on the earth. On the basis of their arrangement, their shape and size, matter exists in three states on the earth. So, next let us see what are the three states of matter.